Hello, friends. Welcome back to Graceful Living and welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to look a little different from the norm when it comes to a Friday series, but I thought it would be nice to change things up today and offer you a little weekend motivation. Today, we are starting off with some breakfast and a little family devotion time, and then we head straight into getting all the things done. Now, we usually meet up with friends in some way on the weekend, be it here in our home or going out to meet up with them. So getting our spaces put back into tip-top shape is always a great way to start off the day.
Okay, let me move on. There you go. That reflects the basic patterns and processes that work. Right? That's what they do. They're recommended and they're voluntary. You sign up. If you want success in life, you want success in relationship, you want success in business, you want success in whatever. Here's the rules. Here's the processes. Here's the patterns. This is the best way to do it. This is the best way to do it. This way is the best way to do it. And I'll leave the sun and the moon. I'll leave the trees and the shade. I'll leave the animal kingdom as evidence that when you do it the way I've prescribed it, it works best. Psalms 19 said, the instruction of the Lord is perfect, renewing one life. The testimony of the Lord is trustworthy, making the inexperienced wise. The precepts of the Lord are right, making the heart glad. The commandment of the Lord is radiant, making the eyes light up. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are reliable and altogether righteous. They are more desirable than gold, than the abundance of pure gold, and sweeter than honey. Your servant is warned by them, and in keeping them, there is abundant reward.
Each morning, I try to begin the day with a load of laundry first thing. This way, I don't feel bombarded by it, and it's so much easier to keep up with throughout the week. My mother always said, Dina, I don't know if you have the cleanest family or the dirtiest family because you always have so much laundry. And to tell you the truth, I still don't know which one we are either. All I know is the laundry keeps coming. Since I was a little girl, one of the things I have always done is to make my bed in the morning. Waking up every morning and making my bed first leaves me with a feeling of accomplishment. It is the first task I have completed, and it's super easy to do. And honestly, if that's all I had time for in the morning, then my room looks pulled together in an instant. Ronnie and I make a great team in all we do. While I was inside taking care of the chores there, he was out here tending to all that needed to be done outside and even did a little more while he was at it. I think we can all say we love the idea of a clean and fresh smelling bathroom. So I love to take just a few minutes time to freshen ours up before we have any company make their way through the door. Today I am simply running over the surfaces really quick to get the dust and daily handprints off the faucets and countertops, adding in a fresh fall scent to the room with a scented all-purpose cleaner that smells divine. Next, I went back out to see what Ronnie was up to, and he was busy cleaning up our umbrellas. It is amazing the difference a little time and effort can make in brightening up your space. Being I had just cleaned the floors the day before, I simply shook out and fluffed the rugs in here. A fluffed rug in the bathroom is like a made bed in the bedroom. It makes all the difference to me. It is obvious to everyone that Ronnie is Millicent's favorite, and as soon as I walked in the room, I knew she had spotted her daddy outside the windows and was longing to be by his side. But later in the video, you will see exactly why we kept them in as long as we did. Every now and then I take an extra step in trying to ensure the freshness of our dish towels. So I simply fill the fabric softener side of the tray with white vinegar and then add in about a half a cup of baking soda to the tub and let them strip the residue that builds up on the towels, leaving them fresh and clean. I know I have made mention of this before, but I love to vacuum my tile in the dark. Letting the vacuum light shine down on all the lint makes it so much easier to see that you are getting every single piece that has been left behind. have 2 cleaning hacks that I love incorporating here around our kitchen sink that I thought I would share with each of you. One is using my cooling rack as a dish drain over the sink. It's a sleeker look and the water can then just drain directly into the sink itself. And the other is to have rotating sponges. I place one of our sponges into the dishwasher each evening after dinner so it can then be clean and sanitized the next morning, leaving the other one in place to be used later that night and into the morning, and then rotating the two out the next day. Here in the laundry room, I thought I would take a quick moment to share 2 more hacks with you. As the boys grew older and taller, their jeans paired with Ronnie's all seemed to look the same size. So to make them much easier for me to sort coming out of the dryer, I simply put their first initial on the tag to know exactly who they belong to right off the bat. Now the second hack is just something that is going to keep your machines looking a lot cleaner and maintained throughout the years, and that is to just take a quick couple of minutes to simply wipe your machines down at the end of each use. This will keep all of those nooks and crannies gunk free without any real effort at all. While Ronnie is still hard at work outside, I thought I would go ahead and get his lunch ready. Today, I am making a super simple dish that I first threw together years ago using just a few ingredients I found around the house one day at the end of the week before my upcoming shopping trip. And he really seemed to enjoy it, so it has stuck around and become one of our go-tos. Now, I will leave all the ingredients and the directions down below for you in the description box, just in case you want to try it out. It's so easy. Now, first off, I get my rice ready by simply adding 2 cups of water to my pot, then adding in 3 teaspoons of chicken bouillon and a half a stick of butter, and let that come to a boil. While I wait for that, I start on removing the casing from my bratwurst in order to cook them down. Now, once my water comes to a boil, I then add in my rice, stir it, cover it, and then turn the heat down to let it simmer for about 12 minutes. Now, depending on your stove and your cookware, that time can completely change. I know over the years at different homes, using different cookware of my own, and even being on propane in 2 of our homes, that time has changed for me as well. Now, back to my meat. Using my handy dandy chopper, I can make quick work of making sure that each piece is browned, and then I will just set it aside for a little later. Once the 12 minutes is up, I simply place 4 ounces of cream cheese into the pot to add some creaminess to the rice, and then I begin plating. It's just that simple. Now, on a normal basis, I usually cut up some chives or even some simple green onion to add a garnish, but I didn't have either. But the flavors paired together in this dish are absolutely amazing. After a little lunch break, we set out to get some more chores done. Ronnie had done such a great job of washing everything down, so I let him know that I would be out to help clean up the windows and the pots afterwards. And like I mentioned earlier, this is exactly why they were stuck inside for so long. They are dirt hounds. They absolutely love tearing through this yard and creating a mess of it and themselves. Thankfully, the day was warm enough to wash them up really quick here in the garden. Poor Millicent, she generally runs hot, so we have to watch the time and only allow her to be out for about 5 minutes when it is a warm day. And we still have to rinse her off throughout the week to cool her down all the time. It doesn't take much to set Miss Priss off. She thinks she heard someone out front and needs to make sure they know they are not allowed to make a noise in her neighborhood. We are surrounded by agriculture here where we live, and during the hot summer months until our first rainfall or that dew begins to roll in, we are stuck with so much dust. It seems to gather up in abundance overnight, especially here by the back door. I'm sure it's because it's opened up so much throughout the day for the girls, but I cannot wait to have some reprieve from it all. I hate dust. Growing up, my parents always instilled in us to take care of what was given to us. And I believe God wants us to take care of all that He has given and entrusted to us as well. And I never want to take those blessings He has given me for granted. As I take a look around at my beautiful family and the home that we get to live in, I am extremely thankful that the Lord has given us the opportunity to have such goodness in our lives. And I know for myself that taking care of daily tasks just like these ones that I have done today, is something that helps to keep my mind and my emotions healthy as well. When I don't manage my time and my home, well, everything and everyone in my path is going to suffer. And I realize this with my whole heart. I know if I don't keep these things up, I become a bear to live with in my own head, let alone to anyone on the outside. So placing a priority on my chores and my task at hand helps to not only manage the cleanliness of my home, but of my mind and my heart as well. I know this makes me a better me in the end, and that better me is who I desire to give to my family. I want to thank you for making it to the end of today's video. I appreciate it more than words can say. I hope you have enjoyed this video and walk away with a different kind of motivation today. Now, if you are new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing and becoming a part of our little Graceful Living family. If you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a thumbs up because that does help my channel as well. But for now, I want to wish you all a wonderful rest of your week. Remember to stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone.